Hey folks, welcome to Total War Pharaoh. We are going to be starting a. So, before I get into the campaign, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting at the earliest historical Total War game and working our way through every historical Total War. Now, then, I'm doing Pharaoh, despite how unpopular it's become, because it actually strives to be a historical Total War. I may not end up doing Troy, and there's going to be a bunch of the Three Kingdoms DLCs I'm not going to do. But the idea here is that we want to start off at the Bronze Age and end up in the Age of Gunpowder with Napoleon. And so we're going to be starting off this grand campaign experience as Bay.
I am but a humble servant.
Local deities include Toth. We have a lot of light to even heavy armor. We've got a good range here. And I am going to be heading north and trying to become part of the Hittite Empire. I think that combat's going to be more fun. I like the heavier armor and stuff. We're going to have hard campaign difficulty, but normal battle difficulty. I can't stand having my my units lose against the units of the same quality for literally no reason. That's something that I just can't stomach. And so we're going to play with these settings. I've already started this campaign a couple of times and something's gone wrong with the campaign or recording or whatever. So I kind of have an idea of what to do at the beginning. So I'm going to have an easier start than you might think, but we'll just see how it goes. Think you have enough grapes there, buddy?
I am Meneptah. No, I am the great Pharaoh Meneptah. 10 years ago, I inherited the throne in the shadow of my father. The strong bull, the protector of Egypt, the chosen of Ra and beloved of Amun, the mighty Pharaoh Ramses the Second. Egypt has flourished throughout my reign, but now I sense the eyes of Set upon me, and dark times are coming.
So, something that's worth pointing out here. They show the Sea Peoples having bronze weapons, and they really probably wouldn't have. They probably would have had iron weapons, which made them such a formidable foe. But maybe that's later, but I think that that's current.
What? What will happen to my kingdom after my soul slips into the eternal lands of the afterlife?
I do like that they have made the loading screen specific to the character, so that's very obviously Bay and Toss sitting behind him, so they've put some real effort into kind of individualizing this campaign. Something you gotta appreciate. When I was young, I traveled the courts of powerful men, and through me they spoke to each other. Were some of those words occasionally mine? Maybe. Rulers like me, humble Bay, what is not to like? Their ears are soft clay, and I spin them into shapes ever so gentle. They never know and never will, until one day my smile is on their lips, their word on their tongues, my mind in their hearts. So, I'm actually not one of the people who. Hold on, with this.
The Canaanites to the north are little more than barbarians, desperately clinging to the goodwill of my empire and the trade that Egypt brings to their shores. My liaison Bay works to pacify his feral countrymen. Though Canaanite by birth, he's practically Egyptian in his learning and civility. His letters read like poetry, sharing wisdom with eloquence and making him proficient in diplomacy with his neighbors. But I'm no fool. His charming politesse is but the grass that hides a venomous snake, poised and ready to strike. Is Bay a gift from the gods, or is he the hidden dagger waiting to be plunged into Egypt's back?
So, what I was going to say, I'm not actually one of the people who hates this game. It's not worth the $60 price point. I spent the money on it because I thought it was going to be a decent game. I still think it is a decent game, and I knew that a lot of people weren't going to support it, and I thought it was worth supporting. But yeah, people are right in the criticisms that it's Sega trying to quickly pump out games and all that. But I still think it's a decent game. Like, people are harshly judging this game, whenever in itself it's not a bad game. But compared to what we were expecting from other Total War titles, yeah, I can understand why people are like this. But anyways. So we have Trading Fairgrounds, Singing Squares, a Smuggler's Bay, and Scribe Headquarters. Our faction units are Canaanite Vanguards. We will be using them pretty early on. Two of them come in our army, and they are the best thing at defeating ambushing. They're the best things that we have available. For Royal Decrees, we're going to increase our happiness because that's going to be a problem pretty quickly. Is that we're just not going to have
Order
enough
is
happiness.
beauty. Beauty is order.
Yeah, so we get these Canaanite Vanguard. I'm playing on Ultra instead of Extreme unit size. I like use Extreme unit size, but it's apparently tends to be buggy, and I don't want to deal with that. We've got things to construct, but I think the first thing we're going to do is
Rulers
just
make
hop into this
history.
battle here.
I write it.
Nick Madu. Gonna quick save and hop in. I'm hoping that the noise suppression works and you don't hear that kind of vibrating sound, but if you do, it's the sound of my computer. It's just something that is a feature of it at this point. It's got a loud fan. Nothing I can really do about it. All right, let's get started. So our Canaanite Vanguard.
I cannot wait to count them all.
I figure they will move towards me. So I'm going to stick them. Let's stick them in these woods over here. Yeah, look. Up there, yeah, right there, so. And then I will move our swordsman and have our javelin men ready to fire on them as they come up and wrap around.
They cannot withstand that.
So are they going to actually attack? It's not particularly looking like it, which I'm actually okay with. And I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I can't send you over here. That's a weird choice.
This way, brothers.
Go ahead and get you up here. I doubt you'll get through the battle in time, but might as well get you in while we can.
Finally, some action.
Warriors of Canaan!
It's very. I mean, they're going to know that the Vanguard is there, but there's nothing I can do about it with the current state of how this game is going to have to play out. Or how this battle is going to have to play out, I mean.
Get marching!
Okay, let's go ahead start firing in on them, and let's move you closer to the front.
Get marching.
Bay, let's move you closer to the front. Canaanite Vanguard, you are taking
Axe
forever.
warriors.
Up.
March. We are unstoppable.
Wipe
Okay. Send you into the slingers. Send you into the rear. Axeman, you can get here any day now.
Observing the
Send
battlefield.
Bayan. Now then, turn off skirmish mode, on.
With me!
And
Yes! Arcs,
take that
warriors!
around.
We are better than this!
You don't scare me.
Oh, by the way, I saw, I don't know who it was. I don't follow him. So, any of y'all that do have this game, it starts off looking like this, without the unit details. All you have to do is just push this little button right here, hit I, and it comes right up. Yeah,
How can this be
and you
happening?
can see all the details you normally hit.
Javelin!
So, just FYI.
Axe warriors! Move warriors! Canaan strongest!
Yeah, you're probably winning. Oh, you're losing. That's...
We are better than this!
You should
Axe
be losing.
warriors!
Yeah, you should be running soon. Oh, buddy.
Mod! They dare shed my blood!
Okay, they're running.
Axe
Let's get the
warriors!
slingers and the reavers. They're running away, and let's send our X-Men in.
I'll outwit you at every turn.
Javelins, throw!
Don't run into combat. Don't run into combat. There you go.
For Canaan!
Oh!
Throw!
Oh! That should be game. He's still holding on. Okay, that's good. Let's get him out.
Bust them up! Get in close! Canaan will always win! There is no hope!
Alright, that's in the battle. Decisive victory. Lost 82 men, they lost 486. That's the kind of statistics you want to see. So, something I will say about this game, and I understand this. There is historical debate, and I don't know for sure how they would do that. I'm not. I understand that there are limiting factors, is what I'm trying to say. But this is something that I wondered about. Why is Israel not here? Because this would have been about the time that Israel would have been in
They
Egypt, at the
always
very least.
underestimate me.
So you should be able to see them throughout the campaign, but in some form or fashion, but you
I am
don't.
not without mercy.
There's no mention of the Hebrew God. There's
Rulers
none of it.
make
It's
history.
just
I write it.
it is just the Canaanite and Egyptian factions down here. There's nothing. The closest you get, and we don't have access to deities, is the deity El, because eventually
Our
the
impatience.
Hebrew God will be called Elohim, but that's not the exact same thing.
Pressing
so-
forward.
Limited scope.
Royal
So people complain
liaison.
about the limited scope of this map, and I actually don't have a problem with smaller map sizes. I don't think that every Total War campaign should be these massive campaigns, because let's be honest here, the vast majority of history at this point was taking place, recorded history that we have at this point is taking place in this entire region. Now, I'm including the peninsula over here. Of course, you have some stuff happening over in India and the Far East, but the West, it's not real clear what the West was doing. So this is accurate to the historical time period, and I understand the complaints. I get the complaints. I largely agree with the complaints, but that's something that I don't necessarily agree with. But anyways, what I was saying is that my criticism of it is that they failed even with in this frame of capturing everything that's in this region, and that's a shame. Like, I think part of the problem that people have is that I think they could even do the type of campaign that they're wanting to do with just this map, because this map will give you several hours of gameplay, despite what people say. But the depth of the map itself, I enjoy having the outposts, that's not what I'm saying. The depth of
a humble advisor.
The culture of the map, I guess you could say. Like, there are things that they've added, new units, could be native, stuff like that are really in depth.
Not be.
Then there's stuff that they just leave out, like the presence of Jews in this region, or even in this region, because it's very possible they would have been at this region at this time. There's no reason to believe that we should do without a Jewish, and I'm not Jewish, I am Christian, so I don't think that the Jews are right on everything. But here's the thing, you have to have proper cultures represented where these cultures are actually at, and it's just not.
I'm simply observing.
Oh well. Anyways, we're gonna
show
get
yourselves,
2
my
units of
warriors.
spears. They're going to be the center of the line. I'm gonna have the swordsmen be the flanks until we start facing chariots, which is gonna be a bit. Now then, as for construction, until we get Gubla, there's not a whole lot that we really need. We have full influence. In theory, I could go for this, but we're not going to reach the end of it before we reach Gubla, and we can better make recruitments there. That'll be more useful. So I think I'm going to wait for the workforce to finish growing and get this, so we can have some veteran Canaanite swords. So that's the current plan. We're going to recruit these 2 units this turn, and then in the turn... Now that I do actually want to go ahead and see what outpost I need. Sword. We're going to put a Canaanite lookout post here. I think we're just going to leave the other one empty. Now then, Bay needs his...
Words are my weapons.
Let's put in the turn. Oh, conquests. Let's go ahead
play
and
politics.
take Hazor. I know that there's going to be an army here. I don't care. It's not going to be a big deal.
I'm afraid not. Show your courage.
We can encircle them. They have one more unit than me, but I've got ambushes.
Patience
I think
opens
I can take
doors.
that easily. something I will say that I've missed since Attila. Why have they gotten rid of naval battles? Like, oh my gosh, I miss those. And it would be
Time
really
for
fitting
action.
here because you have all of this, and you could send out navies to defend against Hittite or even Sea People invasions, and they just don't have it.
Where words fail.
We need 2 more turns for that. So I guess we'll just end the turn. It is saying I'm going to lose this by a lot. I don't think that I am. I'm gonna quick save and pipe battle. And Hazel. Alright, let's start. So, I don't have any archers, unfortunately. Let's see how I want to do this. I am going to do it this way. Put them in hold position with the spearmen and spear wall. Put the jabs in front. Vanguard, you're gonna hide over here. And Bay is going to put in the back. It's not anything fancy, but it should do the trick.
Be wary of the slingers!
I don't have any slingers. And I know you're talking about me, so... No, I probably won't end up doing Troy after this because Troy is the worst exception, or the worst example, not exception, in my opinion, of Total War trying to appeal to a fantasy audience with a historical game. Total War 3 Kingdoms does it, but I don't think it's as bad. And so, we're going to be playing 3 Kingdoms, the main campaign, but I'm not going to probably put us through Troy. I might do a Troy Let's Play later, but that's not going to be part of this grand historical push through all of the historical titles. So after this, it'll be Total War Pharaoh. Then after this campaign, we'll be going straight into Rome 2's Greek campaign, the Wrath of Sparta campaign, and I might end up So I'm not sure yet if I will be doing the Rome Total War Alexander campaign, or just go with a Divided Impera Alexander campaign, because to be honest, it is better than what we have in the Rome Total War Remastered or even regular. Are you gonna flank around on us? Doesn't look like it. Well, you might.
Be no true Canaanite! Our trap is set!
This way, brothers! Warriors of Canaan!
I see the gutless bastards!
Skirmish mode on this is ridiculous. It always has been.
March! Axe warriors!
It's not something new to this game.
Into the fray! You learn to fear me!
March! Axe warriors! Make them pay! Make them
This
pay!
pathetic display won't save you!
Your words stink of fear! Smash their hands!
That should start evening the odds some. Now let's work on getting my javelins pulled around.
This way, brothers! I will loot your corpse when I'm done!
Such bold words with nothing to back them up!
They could send us.
But I will probably... So, while this is playing out, this is, again, something that some people have mentioned. There's not much for you to do in infantry engagements once the infantry's, well, engaged.
Get marching!
And they're not entirely wrong about that. I do think that this has become more entertaining than, say, Total War Troy, because I think they've done a lot of editing on how the battles are played. But
Wipe them out!
anyways, we'll be playing through all of the Rome 2 DLC, probably. Yeah, I think all of the Rome 2 DLC. All of the Attila campaign packs.
Javelins!
Thrones of
ready!
Britannia. Three Kingdoms. That's the wrong order, because Three Kingdoms will be right in the middle of the Rome 2 DLCs.
You are entirely too predictable.
Then we'll
Talk all you
go,
want.
after Thrones of
Death is
Britannia, it will be
inevitable.
Shogun 2, Rise of the Samurai. Shogun 2, General Campaign. Shogun 2, whoa, I got ahead of myself. Shogun 2, Rise of the Samurai. Medieval 2, Shogun 2, Regular Campaign. Empire, Napoleon. And,
Canaan's strongest.
then Fall of the Samurai. And there are definitely going to be
Warriors
some
of
mods in
Canaan.
there. So I'm planning on doing Constantine, Rise of Christianity mod with Rome 2. Maybe a Dark Ages mod with Attila,
You will
but
suffer.
don't count on it.
With all your strength.
And then a
Release javelins.
uh,
Let's get out of here.
the Civil War mod with Empire, probably Great War mod with Napoleon. So
Your
stuff like that, and then we're gonna
incompetence is
have
laughable.
vanilla plus mods such
You
as
tremble
Dark
as
mod
you
or
speak, coward. Axe warriors.
Napoleonic Total War 3, stuff like that. So look forward to all of that. And it's not like these are going to be linked in any real serious fashion, because I know that there's going to be a lot of people who would watch,
We will not
say, the
falter.
Shogun 2 campaign, who simply aren't going to watch this. And I understand, I actually enjoy this game, but there's a lot of people out there who won't, because it does feel like a Saga game, and it's not Saga pricing, and so people aren't going to like it as much. I get that. But
You are
that said,
entirely too
the
predictable.
we're gonna
I
play
will
through all of
kill you
this.
for that.
This is my 4th attempt trying to do this campaign, so I'm not stopping now. And we will get through it and then start in Rome 2. I figure that we'll be playing as Athens because I've played as Sparta before, but it'll be Athens, Rise of the Republic, Ukraine campaign, Hannibal at the Gates, and Caesar and Gaul, and then Three Kingdoms.
Gods have mercy.
Well, probably Octavian. I forgot about that one. But that's the battle. I'm gonna end the battle there. They lost well over double what we lost, so that's the way you want to do it. Which I'm not the most skilled Total War player. There's a reason I'm playing normal difficulty, whereas, say, somebody like Lionheart, or if he would play this game, though he never touch it, Legend of Total War, they would do better, but I play it when I can. I've got this series going on, and the Minecraft series, and then I don't know what else I'm going to do. I'm probably going to stick with those for a while, because with that, working full time and then working part time and then being a student, it's plenty. But I'm hoping that I can kind of expand into other games and stuff. So if this doesn't give us the settlement, we should just be able to auto-resolve this at the end of the turn, or the beginning of the next turn, and we'll be good to go. I do like the better combat animations here. I know later on we're going to need food, so we're going to go ahead and take it.
Competence is key. Be brave, friends.
And let's just auto-resolve it.
A resounding victory.
And occupy.
So begins
We have our
our
first
occupation.
province, and now we have the
I
ability to
remain
make
one
stone.
step ahead.
Can I talk over you, please? Okay, let's get the food and stone production up and going in that city.
Rulers make history. I
I'm gonna
write.
turn down the volume. It seems to be loud. Let's see how that is.
I live.
That's
to
better.
serve.
Let's get some Canaanite self swords in
To
here.
me.
Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I'm still waiting on the workforce coming.
Power and patience.
Next, we'll head up to Byblos, hunker them,
Advisor to kings.
and then we'll probably head south into Saka and into Damascus. Something that I have learned from this being my 4th time attempting this campaign. You do not want Ursu getting all of this and you being stuck with just this little area. It will leave you sore. Settlements available, or settlement upgrade skill points.
All are merely puppets.
Just keep going with, whoops, that, and then I want to do that. So that'll give us replenishment and will give us movement on land and sea.
A humble advisor.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that for now. Hazor. Let's put a shrine of Toss in there because of public order. And let's go ahead and put an administrative outpost to get in some more influence, and we'll end the turn. Royal decree in effect, longer festivals. That's just faction capital though, but hey, that helps us right now. Let's go ahead and get the uncommon and auxiliary chance. Let's move him up to Sidon.
I speak, others listen.
We'll get another unit of.
Show yourselves, my warriors.
We'll get another unit of
We
spears
must
and then a
convince
skirmisher
yet
unit.
more men to spill blood.
Actually, let's get some
I
flames.
am peaceful, but my warriors need not be.
Construction available at Thor. We should be able to do the thing now, so let's go ahead and upgrade that. Which means I need to hurry up and get bronze production some way, so probably after taking Byblos, swing into Damascus, head south to Shechem and take that bronze production down there.
I see everything. I live to serve.
Alrighty. I think it is. Let's go ahead and get the production, the resource gain, in this province. I really can't do any of these within the time frame given, so we'll go with gold, but that's the one I'm most likely to, but I don't think it's gonna get done. Head
Advisor
north.
to kings. I value cunning over bluster.
Let's check diplomacy and see how they compare
I
to
will
the train
defend
force.
my home.
Yeah, they're good. So, I think I need to wait one turn for replenishment.
Let's play politics.
This one needs 3. Most of the rest of them need 1. We're just going to wait 1 turn. And that'll get us to Shimthu Horde. Okay, so that gives us some local deities off. Nothing we can really do with this right now until we get some more shrines and stuff going up. Alright. Let's declare war.
Time for action. Lay siege.
Ooh! Their settlement garrison is
I
pretty
don't
strong.
like those
Yeah,
odds.
they've got garrison
On the
quarters up here.
ascendants.
We're gonna take that out because that will definitely hurt us.
Servant of diplomacy.
Hmm. Go ahead and end the turn. What is Byblos doing? They may try and go into my province. Nope, they're just going to defend Gubla, which is probably the best option for
All are
them.
merely puppets.
We'll besiege this.
They can't hold forever.
That is not the building I thought it was. But it will help to decrease their garrison. They just have 2 veteran swords. Okay.
Show your courage. Prove yourselves.
Go ahead and just get the base 3 done. Victory objectives, I need... Oh yeah, I need to finish conquering Thor, and then I will go ahead and head down to Sokka, but that's... Right now I need to focus on getting rid of Byblos. They've already got Jawa. Oh, dang! That sucks. They've been moving fast this campaign.
Where words fail. Be
Auto
brave,
resolve. Medium. I'm actually going to go back into my own province and recruit some troops, so we'll go ahead and do this.
I am bathed in sweat. Cut their binds.
Let's raise it.
Words
Let's
are my
send you back
weapons.
into the main
Armies
city, and then
are,
we'll go
alas,
ahead
a
and recruit.
necessity.
We can recruit 3, since we can already recruit 3. I don't understand why that is the way it is, but
Subtlety is
I'm
key.
gonna take it. Can I have you fortified?
Please
Maybe you
prepare
end
my
the side on,
chambers.
and then we'll...
I shall handpick the
That way
worthiest.
replenish faster. Whoops. Veteran Canaanite warriors, what I was looking at. We'll go ahead and get one of these. Don't figure it'll be that useful to us right now, but might as well. Don't need really any influence growth. Let's go ahead and upgrade Hazel. End the turn. What's Byblos doing? Okay. They are offering us 262 food. I'll actually take that because I'm not needing more stone production, and I will need food production sooner rather than later.
Royal liaison.
That's Sidon, so it's these two down here. I don't really have need to interact with them that
My
bad.
time will come.
Let's move you back up here.
Journeying
and then
onwards.
Camp.
Let us cook.
Another thing they've taken out. Encamping doesn't actually give you a little fort. Which that's not in this game. That's something that's been taken out a
We
while
must
ago.
convince yet more men to spill blood.
My faction's native units are not nearly as good as the... Or my faction's units are not nearly as good as the native units. Something I've noticed. Nope.
I'm simply
Okay.
observing. Stay prepared, friends. Blockade the city.
We've got 5, 10, 15 units. I've got 5, 10, 15, 16 units. I figure they'll attack me in a couple turns, so we'll go ahead and just besiege them.
We will persist.
But I'm gonna need to go ahead and get that taken so I can head down and start taking some of this. Because I am on a major time crunch here. Yeah, I knew it. Quick save, and let's get the battle started. But doing flanking action with my vanguard, which I can hold them in the center of trees, and then put my units to either side of them. Do a flanking action with the vanguard, hold with the spears, reinforce with the veterans, and try and wrap around the rear with my skirmishers, and we should have this. And once we do, we'll have no problem heading south. Oh, I'm cold. And I can't really get the apartment the right temperature. Okay, so we're gonna have our spearmen be the center line again.
Warriors of Canaan! They cannot withstand our strength!
Where are they deploying? Are they deploying on this side? Or am I deploying first? How's this working? The reinforcements are coming from over here. We're gonna deploy from over here. Have you hide. Have my skirmishers out front with skirmish mode turned off. Have Bay in the rear. And have you in front of Bay, but behind the rest of the infantry line. Whoopsie daisy.
We stand strong! Always strong!
Meant to do this, and I just missed.
Let me hear their screams!
That should be a good start. They're starting over here, so I might have a problem with these units being here. But I think they'll just kind of go up and around. So, I've heard people say that the weather and all of the rain stuff is a gimmick. I actually like it. I mean, this is something that... So, this is, I think, it's not as important in this game, I'll give you that. But I think that this is the forerunner to, say, a much bigger thing if they ever go back to the Age of Muskets. Because one of the main things that you'll see throughout history is that rain made a massive factor in, or it plays a massive role in actually defending positions during the Age of Muskets, especially because artillery getting stuck in mud was a death sentence to an army worth its salt. So there are things that I am really, really hopeful for out of this series. Now, then, there are things that I'm worried about. Like, I don't know that they need a new engine. Like, I don't know if this engine can last much longer and stay relevant. They need to go back to some of their older games. They need to change a lot of things about how they are playing the game of business right now. But there are things that I'm actually truly hopeful for that they have given us in this title.
Never back down! Axe warriors!
And I'm hoping that they'll make more use of these mechanics later on.
The forest will hide us well! Gaining ground! There! We will not falter!
Have they caught me? No, but they are certainly hunting out any troops in these woods.
This way, brothers! I see the guts, bastards! Warriors of Canaan!
Holy cow, we're losing troops fast.
We are unstoppable! Strong spirit!
Oh! There's a reason they have skirmish mode in this game.
Move, warriors! Send them to mud!
Whoopsie daisy. That was entirely my bad. No, we just lost our numerical advantage.
Die! Born to do battle! Make them pay! Pile up the corpses! Send them to mud!
You'll learn to fear me!
Axe warriors! Fear nothing! God, no! Warriors of Canaan! Axe warriors! Advance! Make them pay!
Ready to throw!
Slingers, fire! Axe warriors! Born to do battle! Push on, boys!
You don't scare me!
Traitors, all of them!
Push them into our fruit.
To my stone rush in a boat! We are unstoppable!
Come on, shatter.
God save us! Wipe them out! This way, brothers!
Moloch, thank you!
Swords! Get marching!
I'll outwit you at every turn!
We stand strong! Axe warriors! You will suffer! I need to rest.
Swords!
For Canaan! There is no hope! To slaughter! March!
I'll always be a step ahead!
Their pain is our triumph! With me!
You have no idea what's coming!
I will not die here! Javelins of Canaan!
Get you wrapped around. I don't want you following
Javelins
these
ready!
things.
This is impossible! God save us! We will fight another day. Strong spirit! How can we win? Let's get down!
Fight cleverly! Get out then!
Now we drink!
We are the greatest!
No challenge!
Not a particularly close battle, but it was one that we had to fight out.
Axe warriors! To slaughter!
Observing the battlefield.
Make them here!
Gods have mercy!
Warriors of Canaan!
Dance in their blood!
To slaughter!
Brothers! Run! This is the strength of Canaan!
We wipe them out!
Yeah, we've caught up to them, so they should be starting to dwindle. They still have a really high amount of armor. Well, not armor, but amount of health. They've lost several, so we should be able to learn to resolve this now. They only have 400 defenders. Yeah, I really did dirty to my skirmishers. Turned off skirmish mode and they just left them to fight. Alright, so here we go. They have 541 remaining, we have 1,200 remaining. We're going to add it to our food supply since we're losing
My
food.
ambitions will be realized. Show your courage. Prove yourselves.
And I am going to auto-resolve this.
All according
Add
to
me in
plan.
victory, I'm actually okay with that. I don't know how much better I would have done.
So
I
begins
am
our occupation.
terrible at sieges.
Competence is key.
Decrease our upkeep. And that
Rulers
should
make
have
history.
us. So let's see what military
I
buildings we
like
have available now. Canaanite Spearman is... Those look weak. So does whatever that is. Elite Canaanite Vanguard. Actually, it doesn't look that weak. I'm just being critical for no reason. We'll go ahead and upgrade this. Demolish this. That's how I can get Canaanite Vanguard as a proving ground. And veteran Canaanite warriors. Doesn't that also give veteran Canaanite warriors? No, not that version of it. And what does this give? Canaanite Stalkers, which is a lighter infantry that does good in melee. But, yeah, let's see here. Ruined fishing port, that needs fixed. And then let's see if we can make some wheat fields. Let's see if I can figure out this stupid browser. There we go.
Power.
That should get our food situation taken care of. And I think with that, we're going to end this episode, guys. I hope y'all have enjoyed. We've conquered the entire province of Store now, which means that we are well on our way. So, yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things that kids do nowadays. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.